Hello and welcome folks into the arena. My name's Thelona and I've got, well, I mean, the title says it all, right? It's basically an Orzhov kill everything control deck with a splash for blue. So let's take a look at it. So, splash for blue is some search for Azcanta to keep us going and a few Teferis. That's it. So we're splashing for that, but we're not running counterspells, so we're giving our opponents a fair shake. But, yeah, that's where we're going with this, anyway. So, at the bottom, we got a pair of Dawn of Hopes as part of our win con stuff, and just draw the game out, all that stuff. We got Seal Away for the early aggro. Whether or not it's good versus Golgari, well, you never know. I have yet to actually face Golgari, because every match I play with this, the matchmaker likes to throw me up against Dimir, so it's hard to tell. We've got our 2 search for Azcanta in order to... Well, let's flip this out so you can see the curve. 2 search for Azcanta so that we can... Well, search for Azcanta is just busted. What can I say? If I'm playing blue for Teferi, I might as well have search. I've got a Bloodfast in here. I started with only owning 1 Bloodfast. I own a second one now, but I'm not sure if I actually want it. So, it's up in the air right now. I'm still kind of medium on it. Got a couple cast downs. I know that a Daunted Vanguard exists. I'm going to ignore them. That's where I'm going with that one. Got a Moment of Craving in here. We've got Profane Procession as a win con of its own as well. We've got 3 Ixalans binding to clean up some messy stuff. We got some Phyrexian Scriptures. And we got a couple Ritual of Soot for Contempt. 2 Doom Whisperer as just something to punch with. It's probably going to die, but it definitely sets you up. We've got 3 Cleansing Nova to Explodify. We've got 2 Eldest Reborn to recur this or Teferi. And, you know, a Partridge in a Pear Tree with the Teferis. I only own so many Isolated Chapels. I'm putting the full Forsaken Sanctuary in here to kind of balance it out. Got some Plains, Island, Swamp, Forsaken, Isolated, Drowned Catacomb, Watery Grave. Since the mana's not 100% perfect, I'm foregoing Field of Ruin, as much as it's probably a good card. Until I get my mana base proper, I'm actually easing off of Field of Ruin in general. Because there's so many monocolored decks out there that it kind of does more harm than good. Anyway, 27 lands in the mana base, that's a good chunk. So, Sideboard is for control. It's transformative, folks. So, 4 Duress, 4 Knight of Grace, 3 History of Dominaria, and 4 Thief of Sanity. Like I said, I primarily run into Dimir. This has done me a good job of getting through all that stuff. So, that's the deck. I'm just going to point out, I haven't done a YouTube video in a while. I've been on a Twitch frenzy. Links down below if you want to catch me at any time. Hit a follow. Discord link, you can go check that out as well. I give alerts on that if you're into Discord, and you'll know when I'm live there. So if you want to catch me more, and instead of waiting for me to do a YouTube video when I get in this frenzy, there you go. That's the thing. Anyways, let's get this deck going and see how it does. Alright, we're in, and we're on the draw versus Kyrian. We have Search for Azcanta, we have Cast Down and Contempt, and a bunch of lands. See how this plays out. Black, nothing. Oh, I could have set that up for a Drowned Catacomb. Just saw the tap land. I'm like, well, it's always tapped, so let's get that out of the way now. Like I said, always Dimir. Always. Let's see if we get punished. We drew 2 lands on top. Thief of Sanity. Well, we got to cast that down now, because we can't abide that thing, so go away. Izzar at the Awakener. Well, my opponent's going to plan on recurring everything, so let's bind that. Let's not have you do that. Sounds like a good plan. Alright, well, see if you got a counterspell. Do you have a negate? Nope. 1 card in the yard. Looks like we got him. Library that. Drawing quite a few land here, so glad to have the Azcanta down eventually, at least. Opponent can't draw a 4th land to save him. And that Sinister Sabotage goes by the wayside. Library. Save it for a threat. Finds a Memorial to Folly. We're going to graveyard that. We have plenty of land. I said we have plenty of land. So if he wants to get Thief of Sanity, which I guarantee he doesn't, not right now, not in his current state. Opponent, now thinking or holding priority with that Memorial. We'll just see what's up here. I mean, he could have hand hate at any time, but then he'll realize that everything of his is going to die. We're going to library you and just take it. Yeah, I'll do Doom Whisperer anyway. If you got Scatter, you got Scatter. What say you? He's got Scatter. Alright. Okay, he's got a Guild Gate. Relevant. May have Contempt too, don't know. My opponent could really stop holding on this Azcanta trigger, that'd be nice. Come on, get moving, buddy. I'd like to draw my card. Can I draw my card for the turn? Thank you. Library. That's a pretty good pickup. Jam that before he gets the Sinister Sabotage going. Now we're pretty good. We're real good. What are you going to do now? Doom Whisperer. Resolves. Alright, let's gas up. Get all the cards, Phyrexian Scriptures. That's pretty good against him. Can I draw a card, please, opponent? Can I please draw a card? Goodness. Just checking. I can bind it then. Bind is good. Or I can just Eldest Reborn it. Yeah, Eldest Reborn is fine. I was worried about Eldest Reborn from my opponent on the flip side. Graveyard. We don't need that much kill right now. Although it is interesting to deal with Disinformation Campaign if they're running that plan. They have yet to actually show that plan though. Alright. Scriptures is decent for graveyard hate though. Another Doom Whisperer. Sure. Okay. That's two of them dealt with. I'm sure they're running a play set, but hey, let's just deal with them as we come. Spins a Contempt because a Murder and a Contempt. Finds what he needs. Graveyard. We're almost there. Discard, please. I have yet to find anything I really want. Us. I'm concerned about cards like Dream Eater existing. Thief of Sanity #2. Moment of Craving. Opponent's got a strong creature package going on here. That's dead. My turn. Library. Flip. So, I really don't want Doom Whisper. I want to just give my opponent a coronary, so we're going to go with Thief of Sanity. Doesn't matter what I play, it's all going to die, but I'd rather have the chance to give my opponent a heart attack. So that's where that goes. And he's holding up that counterspell all day. We are in combat. Oh, he's going to let it go. Fine. Enter. Yeah, that was totally expected. I have this feeling like my transformative plan might be a bit weaker against them. Just simply because of the number of kill spells, including murder. It's just something to watch out for. Can I draw a card, please? Thank you. Lots of contempts. Lots and lots and lots of contempts. Dawn of Hope number 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I get a land, I'm good here. That's all I'm after. Just land drop. No land drop? Alright then. Cool, I didn't need a land. Alright. Just wanted to do a token land drop for the turn, that's all. Well, let's drop Doom Whisper. See what he says. Aiming for a counterspell first here, of course. Taps low with a single blue source. We have so many kill spells that I'm just going to tap down here as well. Dawn of Hope. Dawn of Hope. So, basically the white version of Bloodfast and the black version of Bloodfast, so good luck! I don't think there's much you can do here, opponent, unless you got Dream Stealer or whatever his name is. So from here, we're fine. We got Dawn of Hopes. Let's burn all his removal this time. The Eldest Reborn. I want to Ixalan's Binding that. But I want to get my opponent real busy. Nice. You think that's nice? I can't Ixalan's Binding it. But hey, I'll take 6 card draw triggers. Is that good enough? And I guess decline, decline, decline. Decline. Play land. Keep him busy. Turns out his counterspells are gone, so we'll bind that, and we're good to go. Pass the turn. Ritual of Soot. Orzhov the Multifarious. Grrr. $33. I'm at 25. I'm going to be in danger of actually decking myself. Alright. Dawn of Hope again. You might be firing a Memorial to Folly here. My turn. Lay land. At this point in time, let's go for the win. Let's get that counter out of your hand. No counter? Cool. I'm going to decline these triggers. Never mind. Alright. Don Hope's actually pretty decent in multiples. Okay, well. Does the opponent keep creature removal in for how much he saw? Probably not nearly as much. But now, let's just bring in the entire package. Okay, so, how do we respond? We take out every board wipe. Probably the Eldest Reborn too, probably not as necessary. We're relying on Ixalan's Binding and Contempt at this point in time. 7 cards to remove. That's a good chunk of cards to remove. So, what else did I used to do for this? I don't recall everything. Cast down and Moment of Craving are, well, I'm going to take the Moment of Craving and keep the cast downs, I guess. Profane Procession's good against them. How good, I don't know. Take out the Teferis, don't need them. We're playing a creature deck this time, and 3 more cuts for creature-based deck with a little bit of value. Because we're just going to pound them. 2 more cuts. Well, we took a lot of the top end out. And honestly, if we're going to do that, let's take away couple lands, drop the curve of this completely, and be much more beat sticky. How about that? Let's try that. Now we're going to attempt to slightly curve out our opponent. Looks like they're still sideboarding right to the last minute. If they missed their sideboarding opportunity, then, well, they're going to take a lot of removal out. We're transformative. Hopefully we can beat them down hard. Are they even here? Are they even here? How can I do a best of 3 game without them being even here? Well, jump cut time! Alright, my opponent just alt-F4'd the match, I guess, then, is what happened. But, hey! Okay, well, we'll take it then. Sometimes, apparently, my decks like to make people just concede after game 1. Yeah, after the deck does a showing, I guess. That happens a lot. A lot more than I'd like to admit. So, Tiltometer hits, and so we're just gonna chit-chat about it afterwards. The sideboard plan after they remove all their stuff is basically we're beat down mid-rangey sort of thing. We have basically minimal removal, you know, just like we have our bindings and we have our contempts to deal with their big stuff when they play it, but we'll have a board state. Obviously, they're going to take out their Ritual of Soots and stuff like that and be left with spot removal at best. So maybe we get in there with a whole chunk of stuff. That's the idea. And then things like Night of Grace, without a Ritual Soot available, just goes coast to coast. That's basically where it ends. So that's why Night of Grace is pretty good. But like I said, I get a lot of Dimir matchups. A lot of them when I play in this deck. So there you go. It seems to work out. Even in best of 3 where the matchmaking doesn't seem to exist, yeah, I still end up with that. But nonetheless, this is white-black control with a little bit of splash for a little bit of card draw and card control. If you feel a little bit more comfortable with just going white-black and all that, I suppose you can always go with more Bloodfast and, you know, some Dawn of Hope and maybe a little bit more of the white-black something or other going on. But yeah, there you go. That's the deck, folks. Hope you enjoyed, and take care. Bye-bye.